If you are looking for new fancy skill moves to use in game if you wanna have fun, and to be fair, some of them can be effective for you at the same time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, trust me when I say on EAFC 24 we have got some brand new fancy skill moves that are looking so cool in game. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the top 8 most fancy skill moves to use on EAFC 24. On this video, I'm going to show you 8 different skill moves, how to do them, when to do them, and the most important thing, how to get the best out of these skill moves. And some of these skill moves require the Trickstar playstyle, some of them require the Flair playstyle, so I just want you to hear me carefully. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into the video, if you're not around here, don't forget to subscribe. Drop a like on this video, that will be always appreciated. And if you are looking to buy FC24 coins, check out U7Buy for the cheapest prices out there. Fast delivery, safe, and use the code Y5K to get yourself up to 6% off. Link in the description. And now let's jump into the first skill move. For the first skill move, I'm gonna start it with a brand new skill move that has arrived on FC24 by the name of Flair Rainbow. Now this skill move requires only 5-star skill moves, so it doesn't require the Flair playstyle or the Trickster playstyle. Basically, if you are using a player that has got 5-star skill moves, you are Gucci. And to perform the skill move in game, all you have to do, if you are on PlayStation, hold the L1 button and then flick your right stick backward and then flick it again forward. And if you are on Xbox, hold the LB button and then flick your right stick backward and then flick it again forward. Basically, you have to perform the rainbow flick. I think most of you know how to perform the rainbow flick, but add to that you have to be holding the L1 LB button. Such a cool fancy skill move, to be fair, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not that effective. When I first saw this skill move, I thought it might be effective, but when I tried it in game on Ultimate Team, it's really easy to lose the ball after performing the Flair Rainbow. For the second skill move, we have got the fake drag back, one of the most famous fancy skill moves out there, and if I'm being honest with you, it's not that easy to perform in game. If you want to perform it, you have to be using a player that has got 5-star skill moves. And to perform it in game, first thing first, you have to perform the drag back skill move. If you don't know how to perform the drag back skill move, if you are on PlayStation, basically hold the R1 and the L1 button, and then move your player with the left stick backward. Now when your player is performing the drag back, you have to be quick. First thing, you have to flick your left stick half a circle up, don't hold on it, just a quick flick. And then you have to hold your left stick down, that's if you wanna go down with him. And if you wanna go up with him, perform the drag back. While your player is performing the drag back, you have to be quick and flick your left stick down and then hold it up. Now I know it sounds hard, it's not really easy to explain, so this is the controller point of view. Keep your eyes on the controller point of view and how I'm performing it in game. If you are on Xbox, same thing, hold the RB and the LB button, move your player backward, and then while your player is performing the drag back, flick your left stick half a circle up and then quickly hold it down. One of the most famous fancy skill moves, as we all know about the fake drag back, but at the same time it's not that easy to perform in game. Next up, we have got the skill shots, or what we call it on FIFA, the Flair shot. Now as we all know, there's so many types of Flair shots that you can perform in game, so on this video I'm going to be showing you only 3 different skill shots to perform, and I have a video explaining every single skill shot and Flair shot you can perform on EAFC 24, so you can check that out. Now to perform a Flair shot, there's some Flair shots that doesn't require the Flair playstyle, but it would be better to use a player that has got the Flair playstyle. Second thing, your player has to be inside the box, and third thing, don't you use more than 2 bars of power. Basically, if you use more than 2 bars of power, your player is gonna go for an outside foot shot. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on into the first skill shot. For the first skill shot, let's start things up with the RABONA shot. Everyone loves a RABONA shot, and if I'm being honest with you, it's way easier to perform than the other 2 Flair shots that I'm gonna be showing you on this video. To perform a RABONA shot in game, I recommend using a player that has got at least 4-star skill moves, and all you have to do, you have to be inside the box, use only 1 bar of power, and then shoot while holding the L2 LT button. Now using this method, your player might go for any kind of Flair shot. Sometimes you might see him going for a back heel shot or maybe a no look shot. So how can you make sure your player perform a RABONA shot? Well, there's only one method, which is by performing a fake shot. Make your player fully stopped and then hold L2 or LT on Xbox and then shoot using only 1 bar of power. And again, there's so many types of flare shots, so a player might not go for a RABONA shot every time, but this method is the best if you wanna go for a RABONA shot. For the second skill shot, I'm going with the 360 shot, one of my favorite flare shots. And to perform it in game, you have to be using a player that has got at least 2-star skill moves and of course the Flair playstyle. To perform it in game, first thing first, of course your player should be inside the box. Second thing, you have to perform the drag back skill move, which is by holding the R1 and the L1 on PlayStation or the RB and the LB on Xbox and move your player backward. While your player is performing the drag back, you have to be quick. Hold the L1 and the L2 on PlayStation or the LB and the LT on Xbox and then shoot using from 1 to 2 bars of power. Yup, it's hard, I'm not gonna lie to you. While your player is performing the drag back, you have to be quick and shoot while holding 2 buttons, but at the same time it's so cool and one of my favorite flare shots ever. For the third and the final skill shot, I'm going with the back heel chip shot, such a cool finish if you get it right. And this time it doesn't require any skill moves, but you have to be using a player that has got the Flair playstyle. To perform it in game, this time your player should not be facing the goal, his back should be facing the goal. In my opinion, the best thing to do is go to the goalkeeper, then perform the drag back skill move, a full drag back. Make your player back face the goal and make the goalkeeper come out. And then what you have to do if you are on PlayStation, hold the LT and the L1 at the same time and then shoot using 2 bars of power. If you are on Xbox, hold the LT and the LB at the same time and then shoot using 2 bars of power. Such a cool fancy finish, imagine if you score it against a friend, that's gonna be iconic. With that being said, this is all the 3 skill shots that I have got for you on this video. Like I said, I have a video explaining every single skill shot on EAFC 24, so for more skill shots, make sure to check out the video. And now let's get back into the skill moves with a brand new skill move arriving on FC24 by the name of Trickstar Flake. If you haven't guessed it already, you have to be using a player that has got the Trickstar playstyle. That's the only way to perform these kind of flicks in game. And to perform it in game, it's really easy and simple if I'm being honest with you. All you have to do is just to press your right stick, which is the R3 button on PlayStation, and then move your player with the left stick wherever you want him to perform the flick to. For example, if you moved him to the right, this is the flick that he's gonna perform in game. Not only that, also I have got some great news. On FC24 now you can perform the sombrero flick even if your player is running. What you have to do, you have to be using a player that has got the Trickstar playstyle, and then in game press the right stick, which is the R3 button, and then move your player backward and you're gonna see him performing the sombrero flick even if you are running. As we all know, the sombrero flick used to be only if you are standing and not moving at all, but now with the Trickstar playstyle you can perform the sombrero flick even if your player is running. And I'm not gonna lie to you, not only the sombrero flick is cool, every single Trickstar flick is really cool in game in my opinion, so it had to be on this video. And for the last skill move, I'm going with the rainbow flick, but not any rainbow flick while the ball is in the air. If you want to perform it in game, you have to be using a 5-star skiller, that's the only way to perform it in game. And for controls in game, first thing first, you have to start juggling the ball, which is by holding the L2 button and then start tapping the R1 button if you are on PlayStation. If you are on Xbox, hold the LT button and then start tapping the RB button. After that, while your player is juggling the ball, what you have to do, you have to flick your right stick backward and then flick it forward twice. With that, you're gonna see your player performing a rainbow flick while the ball is in the air, which is really cool, and to be honest, it can be effective for you sometimes if you are playing against a weak opponent. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the video done, and this is all the skill moves that I have got for you today. If you have any question about any of these skill moves, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.